Procrastination is something that almost everyone experiences at some point. It's the habit of delaying tasks, even when you know they need to be done. This seemingly harmless delay can have a significant impact on your life, leading to missed deadlines, poor performance, and even stress-related health issues. While everyone procrastinates to some degree, for some, it becomes a chronic issue. Take, for instance, a university student who had 3 weeks to prepare for an important presentation, but instead spent most of the time scrolling through social media, convincing themselves they work better under pressure. The night before the deadline, panic sets in, and they scramble to put something together, sacrificing sleep and quality. When asked why they procrastinated, they might say it's because they're lazy, distracted, or just not in the mood. But these surface-level answers don't reveal the deeper truth. Today, we're going to uncover the real, hidden cause behind procrastination. First things first, procrastination is a defense mechanism. Wait, what? A protection mechanism? Yes, you heard that right. There's a part of your brain called the amygdala, responsible for the fight or flight response. When you procrastinate, it's not about being lazy. It's about your brain trying to protect you from fear or anxiety. You may not even realize it, but those feelings of fear are often what lie at the root of your procrastination. Let's break this down further. Anxiety is usually the unseen force driving procrastination. If you're someone who's about to take on a task that involves the possibility of failure, whether it's public speaking, a job interview, or even something as simple as sending an email, your brain may respond with fear. This is especially true when you fear judgment, rejection, or simply looking foolish. Your amygdala, sensing danger, kicks into gear, and your brain does its best to protect you by encouraging procrastination. For example, applying for a job may seem daunting because the prospect of rejection or failure feels overwhelming. You may think, what if I'm not qualified? What if they don't like me? What if I fail? Instead of facing that fear, your brain urges you to delay taking action. This, however, is a subconscious attempt at self-protection, not laziness. Now that we've identified the root of procrastination as anxiety, how do we overcome it? The key lies in changing the way we view the task at hand. To understand this better, let's talk about the concept of a spectrum. Think about hot and cold. The opposite of hot is cold, but it's not as simple as saying cold starts at 50 degrees. There's a range in between. Anxiety and excitement are on the same spectrum, two sides of the same coin. The trick is to shift from anxiety to excitement. Anxiety is about worrying over all the things that could go wrong, while excitement is about visualizing the possibilities of success. For example, you could feel anxious about working out, fearing failure or not seeing results, or you could feel excited about transforming your body and the benefits that come with it. Similarly, when it comes to tasks like completing a project or pursuing a new goal, focusing on the potential excitement and positive outcomes can drastically reduce procrastination. By reframing your anxiety into excitement, you'll find motivation to move forward rather than stall. So next time you feel procrastination creeping in, ask yourself, what if I get excited about this instead? Visualize what could go right and how taking action can benefit you. The more you tap into that excitement, the more the procrastination fades away. Another common myth is that procrastination is a sign of laziness. In fact, the opposite is often true. Many high-performing individuals, such as students, entrepreneurs, and engineers, struggle with procrastination. It's not that they don't care, they care too much. Perfectionism often feeds procrastination because it creates unrealistic expectations. The fear of not being perfect can be paralyzing. But here's a shift in perspective. Letting go of perfectionism can set you free. One of the best ways to break the cycle of procrastination and perfectionism is by embracing quantity over quality. Let's take an example from Atomic Habits. A photography professor split his class into two groups. One group had to submit as many photos as possible, while the other had to submit just one, but it had to be perfect. Guess which group produced better work? The quantity group. When you're not afraid of making mistakes, you create more, learn faster, and improve over time. If you're starting something new or struggling with procrastination, focus on quantity. Don't worry about perfection. Just get started. The quality will follow naturally. By embracing this mindset, you'll make progress and find the energy to overcome procrastination. Finally, remember that procrastination is rooted in fear, but it doesn't have to control you. Shift your focus from what could go wrong to what could go right, and you'll unlock the motivation to move forward.